Hello there, welcome to saberduelgaming, where we always take the high ground, and welcome to a special director's cut edition of the first ever Inferno match here on saberduelgaming using WWE2K24. This was the culmination of a rivalry on my Saberduel wrestling streams between Abyss and Kane. Let's take a look how this match came about. Okay, so welcome back. Yet again, this is Saber of saberduelgaming. This match took place using WWE2K26 on the 50th episode of our Saberduel wrestling streams. And it was the first time we had ever done an Inferno match. It is back in the game after a long gap. It hasn't been in any of the games recently. We are going to do some special commentary right here for this match. Kane, one of the most iconic wrestlers of the Attitude Era, versus the Monster Abyss, one of TNA's greatest legends. The ring is on fire. The only way to win this match is for the two wrestlers to beat each other down more and more as the flames grow around the ring. Once the ring reaches an inferno point and the flames are at their highest, one of them can throw the other through the flames and win the match. This one starts after a big stare out with Abyss on the front foot. Remember, in the last two matches between these two, neither match had a decisive pinfall or submission victory. We had the ring collapse after a top rope suplex. We had the ringside table destroyed. We had a 2x4 with large nails used. This is the only way we can get a definitive win, a definitive ending to this rivalry, as the Big Red Machine Kane launches Abyss all the way from the inside of the ring down to the hard floor before launching himself down with one hell of an elbow. For those that don't know, this is the first time in a while we have had this version of Kane included in the game. This is his Attitude Era Prime look from when he first debuted, apart from the fact that in that point he had one arm uncovered, both arms covered in this version. This is actually the version from the King of the Ring First Blood match against Stone Cold Steve Austin. It was part of the Monday Night War edition of the game. The Monster Abyss is actually a TNA wrestler. He has never actually wrestled in WWE, but TNA and WWE do have a working arrangement now. Plus, the man behind the character Abyss does actually work backstage for WWE, and he has made a brief on-screen appearance as part of AJ Styles' last appearance on television as well. so he is canonically accurate, but it is clear these two are very similar design characters. You have the big red machine, Kane, the monster, Abyss, two brutal fighters, and now a table is in play. We just saw a glass light be shattered over Abyss. Now it's a wrench being rammed into the body of the monster, and that could be enough to put even him down. Well, apparently not, but a clothesline from Kane could begin the job. There's a steel chair in Kane's hand as he stalks Abyss. Abyss manages to get out the way, but he still gets his head slammed into the ground. There is that ominous table lying there as Abyss takes a chair shot to the head. You see as each time the wrestlers hit each other and impact onto the mat, those flames are getting bigger and bigger. Up until the point that they hit Inferno, any attempt to throw the other one out of the ring, the flames will dim back down. But once they reach Inferno point, they go nowhere. Big sidewalk slam by Kane, and the flames are getting higher. For Kane in particular, this must bring back some scary memories. Kane sets up the table. Now Abyss, potentially that table is in his future. He's resting against it. Choke slam coming up here. Good God almighty, it connects. The table shatters and the flames grow higher. This could be over very, very soon. As if the broken wood, the steel, and everything else these two have put each other through isn't enough. Now Kane is putting Abyss's arm through the chair, cranking it up. Abyss fighting back, pulls the leg out, and that chair went straight into the neck of Kane. So as I mentioned before, you saw that the flames disappeared when Abyss went to leave the ring. Oh, he gets hit by a DDT. That will not happen once it reaches Inferno. At that point, going through those flames will end the match. And we do have someone on standby with a fire extinguisher just in case. I say just in case. One of them is going to go through the fire, so that fire extinguisher will be needed. While we're here, I want to give a big shout out and thank you to all the people that attended the 50th Saber Duel Wrestling stream. I really appreciate it. There are regular mainstays such as Fabrizio Empire, Magnificent Logo, Eli Edits, plenty of others as well. Razor's Retro frequently turns up, and quite a few who are very regular attendances to those streams. Harley Quinn, Muppet Features. So a big shout out and thank you to all of you. I hope you get to enjoy this special edition of this fight with the energy bars and other game related HUD stuff edited out by narrowing down to focus just on the action. Abyss with an Irish whip into the corner, stalking Kane, looking to slam him face. Oh, it looks like he was going to try and lift him up onto the turnbuckle there, but that did not happen. Although now it's Abyss going for a choke slam of his own, and he landed Kane right onto the remnants of that wooden table. But Kane does not stop. He continues to fight. Irish whip throwing Abyss all the way to the outside. A brief reprieve from the flames. And for the fans in attendance, that must be a benefit, as I'm sure a few of them are probably getting a bit of red-faced. What the hell are these two men doing? Balancing on the barricade by the fans. What the hell was that? Kane balancing himself and Abyss on the barricade and hits with a side suplex. I have never seen that before. We've got another of those neon glass lights brought into the ring. Abyss Throws Kane into the corner. Right and left hands. Headshots. Body shots. Even the brother of the Undertaker starts to weaken when a monster like Abyss is wailing down, and that tube, holding it like it's a baseball bat, misses, and a knee shot from Kane. If that had connected with Kane, it would have done serious damage. Even with his body covered by his ring attire, shattered glass makes it through. Material. Oh, what a German suplex. That was Brock Lesnar level by Abyss. Again, Kane dodges. Oh, but he does not dodge that. It shattered across the skull of Kane. The big red machine probably has a big red lump and cut right across his skull, but he continues to fight back. He continues to go. Surely we're at the Inferno point here now. Those flames are high. A sidewalk slam. Those flames are going nowhere. Kane picks up Abyss. Oh my word. Tombstone. A tombstone pile driver. And Kane looked down for a split second. He is sure he still needs more damage. A second tombstone. What the hell more can these two men put each other through? But Abyss continues to fight back. This is insane. Picks up Kane, hits him, shock treatment. The fire is blistering now. I can almost feel it through the damn screen as Abyss drags Kane, taking him towards the flames, but Kane comes from behind, targets the knee, grabs Abyss, Irish whip, and power slam. Kane looking round, almost confused. How do I beat this monster? Throw him through the flames. Kane throws Abyss through, fire extinguishers on standby. Abyss looking up, Kane looking down after what is possibly the biggest fight of his life. What a return to Saber Duel Wrestling for Kane and the Inferno match.